Welcome again to InjuryGuru.com. I'm Carla Shimon-Finnig, registered physical therapist, and this is exercise number 5 in the shoulder impingement exercise program number 2. This exercise is called the empty beer can exercise, and I really like this exercise. It's a really good one. I don't think I ever see a shoulder patient that doesn't get this exercise as long as they can tolerate it. It's a harder exercise, so you got to make sure that you can tolerate it without producing your typical pain. You're going to feel that shoulder get more tired with this exercise probably than some of the others, and that's a good thing. That tiredness or that fatigue feeling or just some muscle burn, all of those are good things. Your typical pain, so that whether that's an achy pain or like a toothache pain or by any means a sharp pain, that's what you don't want when you're doing these exercises. So let me show you the empty can exercise. All right, I'm going to show you this first with the dumbbell. When you take the dumbbell or anything you use for this exercise, you want to grab that dumbbell just in the center, and then you're going to turn your thumb down. So just turn that hand down like that. Your starting point is with your arm down by your side or your thigh. Now, for this exercise, this is pretty important. I'm going to show you how I want you to do it specifically. And then I'll show you a way that I don't want you to do it, because this is another one of those that I send my patients home doing this exercise, and usually when they come back a few days later, it looks a little different. It's not quite what I showed them. So you have the luxury of the video, so you can view that video over and over again until you think you got it. All right, so for this exercise, you're going to raise your arm up at an angle or a diagonal from your body. So it's not straight forward like that, and it's not straight out to the side either. It's just halfway in between those two. I would call that a 45-degree angle, but if you don't like angles, then just know it's halfway between straight forward and straight out to the side. So it looks like that. Now, you can raise up as high as I am, so that's about an 80-degree angle. This would be 90. You can go up as high as I am as long as it doesn't cause your pain. That's really important with this exercise. If you can only raise about a 60, 70-degree angle, that's fine. It's whatever you tolerate. You also might find that with this exercise, if you've been using a 2 or 3 pound weight with all the other exercises, but this one it's much more difficult, or you can't get 3 sets of 15 repetitions in, then just lighten your weight. If you don't have a lighter weight, just go to a soup can or a bean can. So same thing with that bean can. Grab the bean can, turn your thumb down. Starting point again is right down by your side. It's not straight forward, it's not straight out to the side, but right in the middle. So you can even see, because I have a lighter weight, I can raise that arm right up to that 90-degree angle, no problem. You could see probably that I struggled a little bit even with a 3-pound dumbbell, and my shoulders are normal. So I don't have big shoulders, I'm not a big person, I'm not that strong, but with a 3-pound weight, you can see how that is a bit of a struggle for me. So just make sure that you're not overdoing it depending on what resistance you're using. I also have a TheraBand here to show you. So I have the one end of the TheraBand under my shoe, and I'm going to grab onto the other end of the other free end of the TheraBand. And thumb is down, so I grab onto that TheraBand, turn my hand so that my thumb is facing down toward the ground, and same thing. I'm just going to raise the arm, that same position and same motion, just like that. Now with the TheraBand, this will feel a whole lot harder than it does even with the dumbbells and the soup can. So again, I just want to caution you, don't be pulling on too heavy of a TheraBand. This is actually a pretty light resistance, so it's a light TheraBand. Just make sure that you're not choosing a really heavy TheraBand so that you can hardly get that arm up there, because you're only going to irritate it. All right, for this exercise, 3 sets of 15 repetitions, just like the other exercises. I want you to do that once in the morning sometime and once in the afternoon. So try and get it in twice a day if you can, at least once a day, but try for twice a day. Make sure you're putting some ice on that shoulder if you still need it, and make sure that your posture is good while you're doing all these exercises and while you're sitting during the day.